Hello everyone, I'm making this video because I decided to make a BeamNG.Drive video. So basically I'm just going to fool around in BeamNG.Drive and we'll see how it goes. So I think for this video we're just going to play a good old grid map because why not? It's a good map. Alright, so we'll just start off with the good old normal truck. Gonna switch to automatic shifting mode because I like to be in full control. So not exactly sure what you guys want me to do in this game, if you even want to see it, but I'll probably make a couple videos on this. Yeah, so guess we're just gonna drive this around. So basically a new update just came out for this game not too long ago, where, as you can see, the drive shaft now turns. So that's a neat little feature. This car's landed with minimal damage too, surprisingly. But like, it's pretty good update. Not much was added. They added okay, I guess I can stand corrected. They added the career mode, or whatever it was. Campaign mode, I believe, is the one that hasn't fully been added yet, but career mode is now available, so if you guys want, I could do videos on that too. And then I got Portal too, so I could do videos on that too, Let's Play or something, if you guys wanted. And so I'm really not too sure what you would want to see. I wouldn't mind doing a Portal 2 Let's Play of the campaign mode, then maybe even play a bit with friends. Yeah, so just gonna totally jump this thing. See how far it flies. They also added perfect pitch audio, haven't tested around that. You know, in fact, interesting thing is, oh, open the tailgate. Interesting thing is, I actually have just installed this update. So it's not like, obviously I installed it a couple days ago when it did come out, but this is like first time actually fully playing with it. I think I'll just go ahead and do a manual and then place current. So manual. So I'm gonna go ahead and shift into first. So I just had an idea of what I could do. I actually did it for my channel video, or channel trailer I did it for, where I take a box van, jump a the sunburst through it. I sometimes call it Subaru or Sunburst. I call it the Subaru because really that's what it is. It's basically just a Subaru, but because of copyright and all that, they weren't able to actually name it Subaru. Alright. So I will go ahead and restart this. Let's start getting those cars ready. So once I get my new computer, I'll be able to do quite a bit more, I believe, in this game, because I'll be able to support way more cars and all sorts of stuff. So let's get the rally, replace current. I usually record at 30 frames per second just because I don't really need much higher than that. And then alright, so that's added. Just brought up frames per second for some reason. Oh, I apparently clicked something. Showing the center of gravity for some reason. Well then, I'm not exactly sure what to do about that, but I think it'll be okay. Bring up car spawner again. No, that's wrong one. Okay. Now I gotta grab the van, cargo van, and spawn new. So it's just a fun little thing I like to do around with this. Just gotta give it a second. Alright, gonna bring van over here. Tell me which buttons to use to switch vehicles. Alright. I usually just fool around with this game whenever I'm just at home, feel like playing a video game or something. This camera is quite annoying for backing up in vehicles, the orbit camera. But, oh well. There, put that into park. Open the cargo doors. And then gonna press tab. Alright, put that into just normal arcade mode so I don't have to worry about any of that. Gonna add some slow-mo. 4 times. It accelerates pretty fast. So basically all I'm planning on doing now is going ahead and jumping this car through here. I enjoy this game quite a bit because of the real physics and all that. So I'm going to do freeze physics as we're jumping. Going to go, hopefully that makes it full slow-mo. Alright, so I believe that's full slow-mo. And basically, if everything goes as planned, a little interesting thing is you can actually see where the car roughly is. So if everything goes as planned, car should come right out, yeah, just like that. Right out of the front, just like that. I would say this would be quite an interesting experience being inside the car, like in real life, jumping through it just like this. I'd enjoy doing that. Oh, rear tire is actually being lifted up quite a bit. Look here, we can actually see the rear of the car. So if you were inside this van, you'd probably be experiencing quite a bit of G-forces. Apparently also experiencing, I think that's a bumper in the head. But that'd be interesting experience. No, that's just, I'm not even sure what that is. I think it's actually the back of that. But now if we were this guy, we've done quite a bit of damage to the car, as you can see in the bottom there. Gonna bring to full speed. So that's the car. Oh yeah, we've got on fire. This still drives. Thing still drives somehow. That's interesting. The van should be able to drive, I think, because, well, it hasn't had any damage to the drivetrain, I believe. Shown to drive. Yeah, driving pretty much perfectly. Even drives in a straight line still. So that's interesting. You know what? I think I'll head to a cliff or something now at this point. So I'm gonna press escape. Go to drive, free roam. Where is the cliff? Right there. Default spawn. Let's go there. Alright, we are at the cliff right now. Let's go ahead and toss this off here. See what happens. Pretty quick. almost looks like I'm getting even better frames per second on this map than I was on grid map, which frankly is surprising me. You'd think you'd get more frames per second on grid map than this because of the you're not doing real textures and all that. Let me see. Nope, getting roughly the same amount of frames I was on grid map. I was usually getting about 30 except for spawning up new cars. Ah, lost a wheel. Okay. So, if you guys go ahead and tell me what you want me to do in the comments below, what you want me to do for BeamNG.Drive, I'm not really too sure. Just go ahead and leave it down there. You know what, let's take a semi down this. I'd have to put on some slow-mo though, in order to keep the frames up. Let's see. Either this will be okay or won't be okay. Getting pretty good frames per second here. Alright, let's bring this. I think over here should be a good place to jump. This game I actually play with my cousin sometimes when I do see him, and we're together or something for, like, if I'm babysitting them or something, taking care of them. I'll usually, this thing's being totally obliterated. I'll usually sometimes play this game with them. Like, it was nice. I installed the game on my laptop on the way to the Caymans when my family and me went down there. Like, grandma and grandpa, cousins, all that, and on the plane, 2-seater spots. No, and we had a couple triple because we had to take about 3 planes to get there, but that was really so. On the last flight there, I brought my laptop with me, of course, because I'm not going to leave my laptop behind. I'd rather bring that for my GoPro and all that to actually be able to use the videos. Oh, hey, the engine even fell out. But I would end up, I would go ahead and bring, I brought my laptop and I set it up on the plane. Both me and my cousin actually played BeamNG.Drive on the plane. And so I enjoyed that quite a bit. It was fun. Gave us something to do for the 4-hour flight there. And an interesting thing that I've noticed about myself is I cannot actually sleep on planes. We had around 6 or 7 flights, I forget the amount, and we've lost like everything here. But on the plane, I tried sleeping and I could not fall asleep. I did for one point, but literally woke up about 2 minutes later. So that didn't really work out as planned. Then I was planning on sleeping for the rest of the flight, but really couldn't. Alright, so that's pretty much destroyed. Probably toss about 3 more cars off the cliff, then I think I will end this video. Maybe do something else, not too sure. What's a car we could throw off the cliff? Let's throw the Corvette off the cliff. Let's use a beater. It's a good car. Not early. This thing's spewing out smoke, has cylinder damage, from what I remember. Stock cylinder damage. I think that's a damaged radiator too. And there we go. See how well this thing holds up. So I'm not really sure what to do on this game, so if you guys want me to do anything, like review mods or something, I could do that. It's really up to you. Are we gonna even make it down the rest of the way? I don't think so. A little interesting thing I've actually noticed about this car that I find kind of funny is if I go ahead and just pull her out just like that, and then hold down on the parking brake, or if you look at the tires, even though they are full of dirt and rust and all sorts of stuff, they still have somewhat of a shine left to them, which I find kind of funny because think that something like that would lose all of its shine, but apparently this game thinks otherwise. That's a good jump, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and toss this all the way down. So it's roughly 16 minutes. I was thinking maybe I should just do a 15-minute video, but just doing a bit longer. I think I'll probably just do 20 minutes because that's a good amount of time. Alright, let's check out the maps. Not even sure what map to do in this. No, alright, so this is what the map looks like by the looks of it. Probably just, you know what, no. Let's grab an ETK car from ETK or something like that. Just drive around in that. It's between old one and the new one and this one. You know what? Let's go with this guy. It's a nice car. I think I will grab that. Go ahead, grab the manual version. Just so, because I like to drive around with the manual. Don't know why, but gives me something to watch out for even more. Turn on manual shifting mode. Alright. So not really sure what this map's designed for right now. Maybe it's used for the campaign or something. Is there any roads? Huh. Don't even have the little GPS thing set up for this map yet. Maybe if we go this way. Here's some stuff. Some roads. Just gonna go ahead and drive down this way. See how fast we can get this slightly damaged car that... Oh, that's a wall. You know what, let's head on. Wow. That car didn't fare too well. Drive shaft's kind of missing. So, well, what does look like a good thing for this map that I did notice while I was down here was the thing besides this car likes to drift a lot by the looks of it. Hey, see if I can start getting this thing to drift even. I'd probably have to practice on that. Oh, whatever. Gonna keep exploring those roads. So I wonder if they'll add any more stuff to these roads here. Oh, ours is an okay drift. Let's find it interesting. Maybe it'll drift when I don't exactly want to yet. And I do want to. Don't know how, apparently. Alright. It's this way. Just going along here. Seems like a pretty nice map so far. Well, that'd be a post. Let's put a high-speed crash into here. Right into the trees, I think. Doesn't look like it did as much damage as I thought it would, but that's okay, I think. Does the engine still work? Yes, it does. This car is apparently quite strong and also likes to pull now to the left quite a bit. Oh. For a second, thought they added stalling to this game where you can stall your car because it looked like it just stalled it. Anything this way? This thing does not want to go right. Just trying to go left the entire time. Another high-speed crash, maybe into one of these poles. Oh, there's a rollover test for this car by the looks of it. Still running. Oh, slightly. Just respawn it here. Well, I think I'll do one more crash, and I think I'm gonna end the video here because now it is 22 minutes roughly. My clock is saying. Well, my little timer that I'm using. So. Oh, that almost caused some damage. Go ahead on into there. Didn't do much damage. This car is at least durable thing. Doesn't want to die. Well, you know what? I believe that's gonna be the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.